The most recent lead, which comes a little over 6 months after Rachel Morin was attacked and killed in Maryland, is a sketch of the man wearing an Air Jordan hat. The little town, where residents formerly felt secure, was left shocked by the crime. Sketches of the man who killed Rachel Morin were just made public by the Hartford County Sheriff's Office. Welcome to True Crime. Let's get started. The mother of 5 from Maryland went missing during a run, and her body was discovered on a hiking trail. Now, the suspect's whereabouts and video from a violent attack in California are being revealed by the authorities. Before everything, let's have a quick overview of the Rachel Morin case. Walking on a route in the little northeast town of Bel Air, Maryland around twilight, 37-year-old mother of 5, Rachel Morin, disappeared. August 5th. At about 11:20 p.m., Morin's boyfriend reported her missing. She was last seen in the vicinity at about 6 o'clock. August 6th, at 1 p.m., a search volunteer called the Hartford County Sheriff's Office to report seeing a dead body close to the Ma and Pa Trail. According to the authorities, Morin's body was found. Since then, Rachel's mother, Patty Morin, has spoken about the murder on several occasions, sharing her sorrow over the loss of her daughter and the misfortune that her grandchildren have experienced. August 17th. According to authorities, there is a DNA match between the man who is suspected of killing Morin and the man who attacked a female in a home invasion on March 26th in Southern California. The sheriff's office published a video requesting the public's help in identifying the guy seen in it in relation to the homicide of Rachel Morin, but Los Angeles police declined to speak further on the situation. September 7th. To search for more witnesses and evidence, the Hartford County Sheriff's Office posted a video update on Facebook regarding the case. Sheriff Jeff Galler of Hartford County stated that he was worried the suspect, who might be a serial killer, was getting more aggressive and might commit another murder. Galler added that since they observed a decline in trail usage in the winter and worked toward installing cameras throughout the route. February 12th, the Hartford County Sheriff's Office requests that the public take a look and share the sketch, stating that they think there may still be individuals who could provide intelligence. A suspect sketch in Rachel Morin's murder was made public. 6 months have gone by since the horrifying and enigmatic death of 37-year-old mother Rachel Morin, and in observance of the sad anniversary, law enforcement officials have shared an update on their inquiries. 2 brand new sketches of the culprit were made public by the Hartford Sheriff's Department, and Captain Andy Lane provided additional case updates in a 40-minute podcast. As we already know, all this began August 2023, saw the start of the mother of 5's murder inquiry after her partner reported that she never came back from a run. Over time, linked to the savage murder of Rachel Hannah Morin was made public by the authorities. There is a nationwide search ongoing to find her killer. His DNA is with the detectives, however. They have no idea of his name. The individual who killed Morin in August, according to the sheriff, was also responsible for an attack that took place in Los Angeles a few months ago in March. The man was captured on camera, leaving his house shirtless in Los Angeles, but the footage only captured a side view of him. Over 100 persons have been questioned by the sheriff's office. Investigators have asked for assistance from the public and searched the area for hints and security footage. Their goal is to find someone who can shed light on Rachel Morin's murder. Therefore, they have visited a number of states and have recently created a new podcast. On the podcast, they think Morin was attacked on the Ma and Pa route in Bel Air, Maryland's Hartford County, before being dragged into a drainage culvert where she lost her life. The authorities stated that although they had been leery about releasing too many details, they believed the suspect was probably familiar with Rachel, and there was a time of day she enjoyed running, and this human being took advantage of a chance when Rachel was briefly out of sight of other people for an extended period of time. Several witnesses saw Morin on the path that day. Even while one of the cops on the podcast stated that his gut tells me she was stalked, they noted that there was no proof Morin was singled out, and that the incident might have been a crime of opportunity. For sure, there are more unsolved matters lying under the surface of this murder. One such shocking reveal is, the suspect is thought to have been there for a long time before Morin's death. Authorities said they think there were individuals in the vicinity who may provide details regarding the man accused of killing Morin, and it's possible that the man was there for days prior to the crime. Seems like he had watched the trail from an angle that would have let him watch the path, attack Rachel, and finally drag her body over to the side. The murderer was earlier described as a male with dark hair who weighs approximately 160 pounds and is 5 feet 9 inches tall and in his mid-20s to 30s. The case's detectives are hoping that someone may provide information on the man's whereabouts, conversations with others, and place of employment. Additionally, they have requested that the public keep Rachel's family in your thoughts. In the past 6 months, the Hartford County Sheriff's Office claims to have followed up on over 1,000 tips and performed over 100 interviews. Furthermore, the legal team assisting Morin's family, Rice, Murtha, and Soros, declared earlier this month that a $5,000 donation from a true crime podcast that followed the case has raised the cash prize to $35,000 for any information that results in an arrest and convictions. Authorities added that tips have been stepping in from all directions, and also encouraged the general public to keep coming forward with information, no matter how little. Remember Rachel, remember the area she was in. If anyone remembers anything moving forward, those small details can be the details that break the case open, Lane stated. Authorities have not stopped there. They have set up trail cameras. Authorities at first placed cameras on the Ma and Pa trail close to Rachel's discovery, a few months after the murder. They hope it might record video of the culprit if he goes back to the area, which is improbable given the extent of the murder's international media coverage, or prevent any such attacks. There are some who argue that it's too little, too late. Some claim that even though they weren't present when Rachel was killed, they still could be helpful. Rachel's killer is still unknown, but her family is positive that he will be identified. In Southern California, Mexico, and other Latin American nations, flyers featuring the suspect's police sketch and video are being distributed in both Spanish and English. As we already know, a $35,000 reward is offered for information that helps identify and apprehend the person responsible for this brutal murder. Do you know? Even a special series on Fox, America's Most Wanted, concentrates on situations where accused individuals have managed to avoid being captured. Take the example of Rachel Morin, whose death and the enigmatic circumstances surrounding it led many to search for any hint that could point to the murderer. Rachel Morin was a stunning woman with 5 beloved children, in a relationship that was passionate and mindful of her well-being. However, this horrific murder has resulted in some innocent children losing their mother. Undoubtedly, this unforgettable occurrence might have been a shock for their family. So it is our responsibility to share our information about any suspicious act and any suspect to the authorities. Her unexpected murder emphasizes the importance of taking safety measures, particularly when undertaking activities outdoors. Always pay attention to your surroundings, tell someone about your targets, and think about working out together. In conclusion, previously kept under wraps, a suspicious sketch has finally been made public. This development represents a critical juncture in the case and may result in a breakthrough to determine the offender. Since the sketch was made public, there has been a lot of attention and awareness raised, which has encouraged members of the public to come forward and provide any information that could help authorities in their quest for justice. With that said, we have headed to the end of this video. Our thoughts and prayers go out to those involved. We hope you enjoyed our true crime overview of the new details. Who killed Rachel Morin? Sketch of suspect just released. Be sure to be a True Crime subscriber and hit the bell icon to never miss another true crime video. Leave a comment and a like to show your support. Until next time, stay safe, and if you have a true crime story you would love to see, please be sure to leave in the comments below. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.